All right. Okie dokie, we'll give it a second. Has it kicked in yet? Oh, there we go. We are live on YouTube. Hello, everyone.
Hello.
This is a bit of an experiment for us, which is kind of fun. And also a nice way just to read in the middle of the day and have an excuse. I love it. All right. So for anyone who's watching or watching the playback later on, my name is Steph. You're on my channel, so hopefully you kind of know where you are. And we're going to have a bit of a chat and a bit of a read. So, Beck, do you want to introduce yourself and your channel?
Yes, hello. Thank you for having me on. This is my first live stream. It's very exciting. My name, yay! Yeah, my name is Beck. I'm at BeckleBooks. I do fantasy and sci-fi on my channel, whereas I know you do a lot more romance stuff, which is very interesting. And I'm going to be currently reading Juno Dawson's newest book, I think, an Alice in Wonderland retelling. So I'm very near the end. I hope this stream helps me finish it. And then I've also got Wheel of Time. This is the second book. So no way I'm going to finish this. Definitely going to try and finish this. That's my goal, basically.
Yeah. Do you know, it's funny. I think I may have read the first 2 or 3 books in the Wheel of Time way back when. I'm one of those people. I've gone through, like when I was in my teens, I was a massive high fantasy reader, which is probably why I don't read it so much anymore.
You've done your dash.
Well, I just don't have the patience for really long books and lots of characters anymore. I can't hold them all in my head.
Yeah.
But no, I did. I remember I definitely probably read the first 2 books way back when. Someone got me into reading them.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
They're like 700-800 pages. Like, that's a commitment.
Yeah. And I think what else? I read Magician was my favorite by Raymond E. Feast. That one I absolutely adored. And I kind of don't.
I haven't actually read that one.
Yeah. I want to, part of me wants to reread it and part of me doesn't, because I know how I feel now about really long high fantasy books. And I'm like, I have such fond memories. I just want it to be that book that I remember I loved reading when I read it. So
yeah. Like a time capsule. Yeah.
Like a time capsule. Yeah. I don't want to really ruin it. But I'm going to be reading, and I've got to get this name right because I keep mucking up the names in this series. It is One Fell Sweep by Ilona Andrews. It's book 3 in the Innkeeper Chronicles, which I started reading on Thursday night, the first book. They're very short and very quick and easy to read. It's kind of like an urban fantasy science fiction.
Ooh.
And which I think you would really like, because it's about a woman called Dina who is an innkeeper, and she lives on Earth, and these inns are sort of like the motels for these supernatural type people. Ooh. But they're not supernatural. They're actually from different planets, but they sort of replicate the traits of vampires or werewolves or monster races, and they travel through portals and they stay at these inns. And the inn is it's not quite sentient, but it does accommodate the wishes of the innkeeper and therefore the guests. So it's a really cool concept.
That's so cool. Okay, I really need to try Ilona Andrews.
Yeah, you probably really like, I'm trying to think, this one you'd probably get into really quickly and really easily. The first book's only about 240 pages. It's quite short, maybe compared to some of the other ones. Nothing compared to Wheel of Time. So if you are in the comments and you are planning on doing some reading, feel free to let us know what you are planning on reading or where you're watching from. Don't be shy. We're not scary. I promise. Otherwise, yeah, I'm looking forward to reading this one. There's only 4 books and a novella in this series. So I'm hoping to sort of knock it out this weekend. That'd be nice. And I'll feel accomplished.
Yeah, that sounds awesome.
Yeah. Now, I'm just trying to think. How long would you like to read for, Beck? Do we want to do 2 shorter ones or a long reading spread?
I think 2 shorter ones would be good, because I always struggle with attention span. Sure. So 2 shorter ones is like short and sharp.
Well, we could do 20 minutes.
Yeah, that sounds really good.
Okay. I'm going to teach myself how to do these banners. And try not to talk while I do it, because I type and I talk. I don't know why I do that. Okay, so it's 11:05 here in Melbourne. Beck and I are both in Melbourne. So 20 minutes for us puts us not to PM. Geez, I'm looking at it. 11:25. Let's not be ambitious and go PM, Steph. That would be terrible. All right.
That's a lot of reading to do.
It is a lot of reading time. If I had absolutely nothing else to do, I could probably sit on the couch and read until that time. But no, I've got other things to do today. All right. So what we'll do is we will turn our mics off so that people can read in relative peace without background noises. If I disappear, it's because I may have to quickly duck downstairs, but I will be back after that. All right. Happy reading. All right, that was 20 minutes, which went really quickly. All right. So we had some people jump into the chat while we were reading, so welcome. If you want to share what you're reading and how far you got. I got about 7% of the way through. Oh my gosh, I've already forgotten what the book's called. One Fell Swoop. Well, you'll need to turn your mic on, Beck.
There we go.
How'd you go?
Didn't count the pages, but I did make progress because I've only got a tiny little bit left. So, yeah.
Oh, good. No, I got a little bit distracted typing in the comments. Sorry.
I saw those coming through as updates as I was reading.
Yeah. That's where it gets distracted. Oh, hi, Marie. I love A Closed and Common Orbit by Becky Chambers. I love Becky Chambers. Her new book's coming out. I'm really excited.
I'm listening to the audiobook and I love it.
Yeah, such a good book. I'm really excited because she's got 2 books coming out this year. One next month and one later in the year.
One in April or May or something? Maybe that's too early. I'm just hoping for it early.
No, I think, hang on, I don't know my list here. I'm pretty sure the next one in Wayfarers comes out in March, or end of March. And then the other one's August, maybe. But I'm looking forward to both of them.
Okay. Yes. Me too. She's a favourite. I hope you can finish it, Marie. Yeah. Let's see.
Yeah, no, I think I pre-ordered the next Wayfarers book, so I wouldn't forget. Oh. Hi, Alex. A lot of people really like The Poppy War.
I'm going to be quiet then because I'm an unpopular opinion. Well, I need to reread it, see if I've changed my mind.
Yeah. I'm probably not going to pick it up, but I know some people like it and some people really don't. So I like listening to people's opinions on it because it is one of those books that people have opinions on.
Yeah, and to be fair, Alex has chosen the right way to do it because the audiobook's really good. So
yeah. Throne of Glass. Yeah, I have not read that for ages. Read that way back when.
Yeah, same. It feels like a lifetime ago.
It does.
But the newest book just came out, so I think people are getting back on the wagon again or doing rereads and stuff. So
yeah. No, a lot of people I follow have been reading the book. I'm like, I don't think I'm prepared. I think I just need a couple of days to sit down and read the next one. So I'm just going to wait for a while. But I've heard good things, so I'm looking forward to that one. Okay. Well, we said we'd do a couple of different sprints. Oh my goodness, I cannot speak today. That's symptomatic of my week, really. Get to the end of the week.
That's right. We don't need to speak. We just need to read. So.
Yeah. Oh, don't worry. You won't be the last person on earth to read it. Not at all. And there's so many books to read, and I think even the really popular series, it takes time to sort of pick up the ones that you want to read, no matter what the genre or who the author or whatnot. So
there's just too much.
And you want to enjoy it. You don't want to just read through things and not enjoy them.
Exactly.
Plus, it's not like Throne of Glass is only a couple of books long.
I know, and they're all like Wheel of Time thick as well. They're all chunky things.
Yeah. Oh, I have not read Frederick Bachman, but I have heard really good things about his books.
Yeah, I really want to try him too. I'm not usually a contemporary reader, but I think I would enjoy his work. Yeah,
the one I've heard the most about is Beartown. So I would like to try that at some point.
See, I've only heard of Anxious People, so that's interesting. Oh. Different circles.
Different circles?
Yeah.
Oh. No, so how are you going? So are you enjoying the tail end of your book, Beck?
Yes, I like her writing style, but I don't like retellings. So I'm kind of 50-50 on enjoying this. I think it's going to be about a 3.5 stars. But in the past, I've given her other books like a 4 or 5. So this is just not, I don't know, I'm not loving it as much. But it's enjoyable and I like her writing. And I don't know if anyone looked at my facial expressions when I was reading, but there are a few one-liners in there that were great. So
look, I was...
How about you?
Yeah, no, I'm really enjoying it. If you missed it at the start, this book I'm reading is urban fantasy science fiction, and there's a human with magic. There is a vampire-like human and a werewolf-like human, and they're human. They're not actually the same archetype. It's more the archetype rather than the actual vampire. And yeah, they're just about to get on a spaceship to go and rescue someone's sister. But there's a comment about the planet that they're going to that it. Hang on, I'll find it, because I had to laugh because it was making a crack at Australia's history.
Oh, really?
My sister
you don't often see that.
No, my sister was stuck in 18th century vampire Australia. So that's the type of planet that they're going to. So I'm kind of looking forward to reading and seeing what happens next.
Amazing.
And Tracy has finished the first chapter of The Codebreakers, which I have to read. I was meant to read that last week, and then last week happened, so I didn't read it. But
what genre is that? I haven't heard of it.
Historical, World War II.
Okay. That's probably why. I don't usually read. Yeah.
Oh, first 2 chapters. Good job.
Nice.
Okay. Well, we said we'd do 2 shorter sprints, so should we do another 20-minute sprint and see how far we get?
Yeah, let's see if I can finish this.
Okay, so 20 minutes will take us to 11:52. So I will type that in. Add that. There we go. Okay, happy reading.
Yes, happy reading. I think that's time, isn't it?
It is. Glad you're keeping an eye on it. Yay, you finished your book.
I did. I'm so happy. I think I read 30 or 40 pages and then 2 pages of Wheel of Time, but who knows?
It's okay. Finishing a book is an accomplishment. It's a nice feeling.
Yeah. It is a nice feeling. I've been reading a lot less because I've been a lot busier, so I'll take what I can get.
Yeah, definitely. No, I'm excited. There was this is what I like about urban fantasy books. Because it's usually you get some action sequences, and this time we had a bar brawl with a werewolf and some vampires and some women with swords. So I'm like, yes.
I love a bar brawl in an urban fantasy.
Yeah, it's great.
Yeah,
it is. It's really good. So I'm enjoying this one.
I need to read a lot of Andrews. That's what I'm taking away from this.
Yes. I will read any of it with you. Happily.
Awesome.
Happily.
Let's do it.
Hi, Dylan. I think of the series that I love the Kate Daniels series. I love the Hidden Legacy series, and I love this one. The only one that I've probably had trouble connecting with is the Edge series, and there are characters in the one that I'm currently reading that come from that series, but you don't need to have read it to be able to read this one. So, yeah, I think
cool.
Yeah, I think this one, because of the sci-fi elements, it makes it a little bit different to the other two. So, yeah, there is magic, but it's less magic. It's more magic science. So,
I'm intrigued.
That's okay. You can come in and say hi, Dylan.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were just saying Beck's just finished a book. I'm probably going to leave the live stream and go and finish my book.
Are you near the end or?
No. No, I'll probably have to duck into work and get some things sorted for the week, and then I'll probably come home and finish reading it. So.
Oh well, it's a reward for later.
It is. It is. I like it when reading is a reward.
Yes.
So, final thoughts on your book?
Final thoughts. I like how she tied it into the same world as Clean, because there's a mention of Lexi, the main character, that is she's not in it, but it's obviously the same world. There's a lot of drug use. There is a few trigger warnings that I'm going to have to go and write down so that I get it right when I talk about them in a wrap up. But the writing was good and it ended in a believable way. So I enjoyed it. I think it's a 3.5.
Yay.
Yeah.
That's a solid read.
Yeah.
Congratulations on getting through 75 pages.
That's awesome.
Oh, that would be fun.
I wish I could read that fast. That's cool.
Yeah. No, at some point I actually just want to go back and reread the first 2 books in Throne of Glass, because they felt very different in tone to the rest of the series. And I loved those first 2 books.
Yeah, I remember. I think I gave the first Throne of Glass book at 5 stars, and then I just kind of tanked my rating as it went through, because I didn't realize until you just said it, but yeah, the first 2 books are very different in tone, and I think that's why I liked the start, and I just lost interest.
Well, the Fae elements didn't really start coming into it until book 3, I think.
Yeah, I'm not really a Fae person.
Yeah.
They have to be done really, really right for me to like them, so I'm just very picky.
Yeah, I enjoyed both styles, but I wasn't expecting the shift. So yeah. I think that I liked the action, like Assassin's School type stuff in the first book. That was fun.
Yes, I did like that. Yes.
Funny that, me liking action sequences in books.
Oh, poor Marie has tried to start Throne of Glass and just
but some books aren't like it. Just because everyone likes them, it doesn't mean it's for everyone. And I think that can be the tough thing, particularly with really popular series, is that if you don't like it, you can feel disappointed or like you're not getting something. And it happens to me all the time with really popular series. And in fact, when people talk about it a lot, it almost makes me want to stay away from it for longer, just because I need space to deal with it on my own.
I've got a book. Oh, sorry.
No, keep going.
Have you heard of Legendborn?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think it's an urban fantasy with a dark academia thing involved with it. And I thought that sounds like it's definitely my thing. And I went out and bought it based on all the hype, and I don't usually do that. So I'm just sitting on it for a while and hoping that I can put down my expectations and then pick up the book. So hopefully I like it.
Oh, fingers crossed. Yeah, I'm the same with Fae books, Dylan. Like sometimes I really like them and sometimes I struggle. The one that I read last year that I really liked was Fortuna Sworn by Kelsey Sutton. That one was fun. And I know a few more people are starting to read that at the moment. And that's a little bit shorter as well. So it doesn't feel like you have to wade through 400, 500 pages of Fae stuff.
I'm mostly liking stuff in Dresden, but I'm still picky.
I like Fae in urban fantasy. Sometimes straight up fantasy I struggle. Don't get me started on Cassandra Clare. That's my big unpopular opinion. But it's okay because other people can like it.
She's my time capsule. I know we spoke about that at the start. I have her as a time capsule. I enjoyed the first part of her books, and I'm not going to go back and reread them because I don't think I like the writing style anymore.
Yeah. And the thing is, because I read her when she was writing fan fiction way back when. So
that's very early on.
Yeah, so there's like no reason why I shouldn't have liked it, but to me, sometimes people I need to stay away from the hype. Otherwise, it sort of ruins it. So I've kept her as my time capsule of fan fiction reading and left everything else. Well done, Tracy. 43 pages is great.
That's awesome. I'm so silly I didn't count my pages.
You don't have to. I find, well, look, I'm reading on my Kindle, so it's telling me how the percentages, the way that I'm in through the book, so it's easier to track.
Okay. I can say I read this much. It's not really quantifiable.
Well, you know, had I read this, like it would have been satisfying to go, yeah, look, I've read this much of the book, but no, I'm reading on my Kindle. That's okay.
That's okay. All reading is valid.
It is. Definitely is. Well, no, I think we said we were just going to do an hour this time, didn't we?
Yeah. Nothing too massive.
Nothing too massive. But maybe we can do it. We can do another one another time.
That sounds really good. Yeah, it is fun. Yeah. I like how an hour is kind of bite size.
Yeah. Oh, well done, Dylan. That's great.
That's such a good amount of books. I think I've read 3 or 4 as well. It feels good. I know you read a lot faster than me, Steph, but I think for me, 4 or 5 a month is pretty good. Yeah.
Oh, look, I read fast, but at the same time, you know, everyone reads at a different pace, and you celebrate what you read. That's the most important thing.
Yeah, and it also reflects in the quality of what you read too. I consider it successful if I read one book that's 5 stars in a month instead of 3 books that are 3 stars. So
yeah, 100%. Oh, well, so overall, not only overall thoughts on books, but because this was your first live stream, Beck.
Yeah.
Do you enjoy the format?
Yeah, I do enjoy the format. I had no idea what to expect. I was sending you so many questions. But no, this is really fun. I really enjoyed it. I definitely would be interested in doing it again. Yeah.
Oh, good. Oh, what else? Yeah, Silky Stackhouse books do have a random Fae storyline that comes out of nowhere. It's like people like throwing in Fae randomly just for the sake of it. And look, I think enough people like it that most people just accept it. But yeah, sometimes it just comes sort of left of field.
It's like add some spice.
Yeah.
Ooh, got Wonderland on your shelf. It's really, the tone of it is really good. I think her writing is really strong. It's just whether you like retellings or not, and I know that I don't usually love them, so I think other people would give it 4 or 5 stars. I was like, Alice in Wonderland is not usually my thing.
Yeah.
But Juno Dawson is, so.
Oh, so you'll find something.
Yeah, you will. We believe in you, Alex.
You will find something. It's only at the start of the year. There will be something out there this year that will get you very excited. And thank you for joining us on our little read-along.
Yeah, thank you everyone for coming and saying hello. Honestly, I expected like 1 or 2 people to maybe pop in if they had enough time, so it's nice to have a chat with everybody.
It is. It's nice to hear what other people are reading. That's how I love getting my book recommendations, is finding out what people are currently reading.
Yeah, absolutely. Me as well. Yeah.
Yep. All right. Well, we might wrap it up because it's nearly lunchtime. I'm getting a bit hungry. I need to go find some food, I think.
Yes, we said off camera that we both did exercise classes this morning and neither of us have eaten anything yet. So I think we're both pretty starving.
Yeah. So yeah, this is me adulting. It's like, oh, look, maybe I should eat some food. That requires effort.
Yeah.
But yes, I'm so glad to see so many people pop in and say hi. It was so lovely to have you all with us, even if it was just for a short time. So thank you. And hopefully we'll get to do another one soon. Maybe, Beck, you'll host one next time.
Yeah, that'll be interesting.
Yeah.
See how we do.
Yeah. Well, have a good day, everyone. And we will chat to you very soon. So see you later.
See ya.